Granny has an actual chance of appearing in Dead by Daylight. Yes, Granny. And for those of you who haven't watched my previous video, I'll give you a slight recap. Granny has appeared as a votable option in the current future licenses in Dead by Daylight. And for those of you who don't know what Dead by Daylight is, it's one of the biggest 4v1 asymmetrical horror games where you can become either a killer or survivor. Shockingly enough, Granny appeared as an option that you could vote for. Now, here's the thing, I've made this video because I missed some crucial points in my last one, so we're going to talk about them right now. A lot of people are wondering if Granny is coming as a skin or an actual killer. Well, here's the thing, this decision isn't in behavior hands, it's in ours. If you go deeper into the survey, you can see that the actual option to vote Granny either as a cosmetic or a chapter is there. Now, if enough people vote chapter, which is around 50 to 60% of all the Granny votes, then it is much more likely that Granny will be getting her own licensed killer and get her own map. I know a lot of people are probably wondering, Granny is extremely similar to the Trapper in Powers. She drops traps, he drops traps, basically. And well, you're right. But you see, if behavior sees the demand and sees more than half of the Granny votes are for a chapter, they will gladly develop and make a new power for Granny, even if it could take a few months. Unfortunately, behavior does not release the statistics of their forms, which mean it is hard to determine how many actual votes Granny is getting. However, we do have a small idea based on some unofficial results. You see, the Dead by Daylight community has developed an unofficial replica form of the original survey, but this time you can see the statistics. Very little people in the community, around 1,200, have taken this test, but we can try and translate these numbers into real votes. So listen closely. Slenderman, who is the topmost voted option, who's also an indie horror icon by the way, has 1,261 votes, the highest voted in total. And Granny, compared to him, has 312 votes. Now, this is some good news. If it sounds small, let me put this into perspective. Over 25% of the votes picked Granny, and players are allowed to take as many as options as they like. If this translated into real numbers, it could hypothetically mean that 25,000 plus or more votes in the real time survey. 25 or 30,000, sorry. Now, this is pretty good, but it is not enough. This data, of course, is unofficial, so we do need your help to boost the real statistics up. It will really help if you can go to the comment section, take part in this barely 2 minute survey, and it doesn't matter even if you play Dead by Daylight, the form is still accessible and requires absolutely no account registration. Granny entering Dead by Daylight would significantly impact both the Granny franchise and also help Dead by Daylight positively. Many Granny players would probably play DBD and get Granny as a killer just to play as her, significantly boosting Granny's sales as DLC in Dead by Daylight. And DVD players might test out the actual Granny game, which could drive sales for DB Looper. Not only would this be highly profitable, it would also be pretty good in terms of popularity and content. Multiple more people will know who Granny is, decide to give it a try, and when DB Looper sees his player count spiking, he could potentially start releasing more content for Granny just to keep those numbers up. It is easily a win-win. Now, keep in mind, all of this is just speculation and data above is unofficial, but all of this could really become a possibility if enough of you guys vote for Granny as a chapter in the survey. It is really just 2 minutes of your time, and remember, there are only 3 days left to vote. Sorry for saying 2 days in my last video, that was a mistake. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to spread the word, make videos on your own channels, vote for Granny, hashtag vote for Granny, and have a wonderful day. Thank you guys.